Howdy folks, and welcome back to SoarvivorCraft. I'm the Tall Turtle, and it is going to be another calm and long episode today because we are going to work on the front yard, which means we are going to complete phase 1 of the base before moving on to phase 2. Only a year after we started it, give or take. And it's another late night IRL, and I'm feeling calm and relaxed, and that's how we're going to do this again. And mainly it's going to be staring at blocks, analyzing blocks one by one, replacing blocks one by one, then thinking about them, and then redoing them over and over and over for several hours, edited down for you though. But that is pretty much how this episode is going to be. So it's going to be super low-key on purpose. Let's hop into first person here, and I want to show you though that I got all 3 of my animals back home safely. So inside here is the cat, which we need to give a new name. I really wanted to get him on this side because I think this looks cozier and more cat-like, but I spent almost an hour getting him up here from the nether, and could not get him over here in the end, so I just gave up and left him there. The reason why it took so long was because on the server we have issues with teleporting animals, probably because of server lag or something, but they just don't teleport correctly, so it's a lot of work to move animals around on the server. But anyway, so there's the cat. The dog I managed to get in here right there. There you are. Again, it took a long time. I was just going to leave them all here, but I finally got them in there. Can't get those 2 around that corner, though, but there they are. And then last but not least is the horse, who is downstairs because he doesn't fit through my house. So I got him through the nether portal and tried riding him up, and I can't. So what we're going to have to do, which will be a whole episode, he's tied up, is we have to dig out... Let me think about this. We have to dig out that way and then that way, step by step. Or I guess we could probably do 2 blocks at a time, but we have to dig a big hole in our front yard to ride him out of the basement and then fill in the hole. That'll be a whole episode though, but not today. So those are the animals. They're all safe. I just wanted to show you that because we had some crazy times getting them back. But otherwise, it is time to start finishing the base. It's morning, or it was morning when I started recording, so we'll have to sleep tonight because we will have phantoms. I don't want to deal with phantoms. So anyway, first thing we're going to do, and like I said, we're going to go block by block. This sand or the gravel is going to be thought about. The dirt versus sand is going to be thought over. Like I said, block by block. This is going to be a multi-hour, if not multi-day recording for me in real life. And you're just watching the edited down version. It's still pretty long, I'm sure, but if you can imagine how long this was before editing. So the first thing I wanted to do is finish this lookout area, which is pretty simple. We're just going to remove all this dirt here, and then those 2 blocks of stone are going to become dirt. I think that is my plan for that. And then we'll look at it from a whole bunch of different angles. I'll do some of these with you, but for the... There are all these random blocks in this studio. I don't quite understand. This is something else we got to do, is fix all this up in here too. But no, Spy Chicken, how are you? One of our new and very active members. How's it going? All right, so let's see here. From up here it looks so different. I think I'm getting rid of all of this stuff, I decided. Oh yeah, I also have to enchant some books and try to get on Breaking 3 book for my next diamond shovel, because these diamond shovels go fast when you don't have unbreaking on them, I realized. There we go. So that's going to work out. I think I can reach all these. I sure hope I can. There we go. We're just going to dig all this out. Oh, can't quite reach that one. There we go. Oh, I wanted to get that last one. Anyway, so this is the kind of thing we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to quick finish this section so that the video is not 8 hours long. And I'll show you what I'm done once I've done it. And there we go. I think that'll do it. So let's dig down. And oh, it's gonna break. There we go. I really got to get on Breaking Book. I was going to do that off camera, though. I'm not going to sit and enchant a whole bunch of books on camera and then hope for the best. I'll do that later. Otherwise, let's see. So again, oh, that should be dirt there. See, block by block, so I'm analyzing everything. So up here, that's going to stay, although I'm thinking about making these 3 dirt. Yeah, those 3 are going to become dirt. I think that overhang needs to become dirt. And that needs to become dirt. See, like I said, block by block, all in the details. Alright, so that needs to become dirt. The overhang needs to become dirt. And maybe some dirt over there. And then these loose pieces need to become dirt. Alright, I'll see you again in another 20 minutes or so. Actually, I take that back. I need to have some kind of wall-like thing down here. I did up there. I still have to do there. But this needs to be kind of like a wall, as it does under there. I'm not sure. I gotta think about that one. Alright, so we need to go sleep in a second, but at least we can keep working through the night once we have slept. But so up here where the cursor is, I filled in with some stone bricks, just kind of like it spills out there a little bit to keep the dirt up from falling on us. And then this we cleaned up a little bit, but not too clean. And then we are going to leave the granite there. And I cleaned up over here a little bit, but again, not too clean because we want it to look somewhat natural, like it's built out of the side. And they were going to finish it at one time, but they decided not to. I'm contemplating bringing that platform out to the end. I think I will, actually. I wasn't going to, but I just thought of that right now. I wonder if we should even bring it this way one more too. We'll have to see. And then I cleaned up all of this area here. So let's sleep quick, and then we got to build some kind of wall because this space there going into the entrance of Turtle Studio just does not work. So I'm going to sleep, and we'll keep working. Alright, I think we succeeded here at the front of the studio. Let's just move that torch. I don't know what I'm going to totally do about torches yet when we're done, because I'm really hoping I have enough lamps that we won't need torches. Lamps with daylight sensors, that is. But just in case we don't, and we do use torches, none of them are going to be straight down on the ground. They're all going to be on the sides, like the wall. But for right now, that'll do. So the wall kind of comes up at an angle like this. And it's like they built the wall, but then they didn't finish. I don't know, that type of deal. That's kind of my theme. But otherwise, starting over here, I think everything is completely done. I did expand the lookout platform by 1 in both directions. And everything is all lit up. And oh, I see some things in there I could change. I'm not going to. And then the wall comes down. And everything up here is cleaned up. Everything up there is cleaned up. And I think that corner is totally done. So next step is to clean up inside the studio. I do like that spruce door, though, to be honest. We just have to clean up. I don't think I have to clean up inside here. Well, I swear I had another spruce pressure plate. I must have lost it or dropped it. Anyway, light levels in here. I have to put a light up there because I need this torch. All these light levels go down below spawn rate level. So I think there's lights in here. Yeah. So I'm going to run back and get a glowstone for there. Otherwise, this is the area we have to finish, which kind of took care of itself when I built the wall, but you can see some detail. However, I think this needs to stay that way because I think that above us, oh no, that can be put back, I think. How does that 1 block look from the outside, though? That's, yeah, see, you can kind of see it in there. Then I have to kind of do that to all of them. Although that doesn't look, maybe if I do it to all of them, that'd be okay. Let me think about this a second. Yeah, let's do it, because in that way it's kind of like it's attached and secured. I hear an animal I don't recognize. Almost like a bat or something. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to come through and we're going to take, oh, let's see, would it be this one? Let's see. No, see, that's the problem. If I do that, then it's too much. If I do every other one... No, we're going to leave it. Because I can't do a half dirt, half stone. So never mind. I don't like it like that on the outside, so we might have to change on the inside. How can we change this then? I have an idea. Let's fix that. Then I think we could just kind of box this in. I don't think we need this open. I think we'll just box this in like this. What do you think? Is that too tight of a fit? I don't think so. I think that's going to be fine. And then we'll keep this open though. This wood, I don't understand why there's wood here, but it's going away. So then we want all of this to be stone, or do we? I kind of like the idea of like it's breaking away, like it wasn't finished. Kind of feel like we should do this too. Is that getting too tight now? Let's see, let's put you there. Let's close you up. Let's just think we walk in, right? No, this is perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. What am I doing with the ceiling and the floor? What are we going to do with those things? Alright, we're going to go fancy with the floor. And so now I just need to grab another pressure plate and a light, and we'll finish inside of this. We have a few things to tweak in here, but let me see here. The floor, do we want to keep that? Yeah, that has to be fancy too. Alrighty, so we got pressure plate in there, and it's raining on us, but then we filled all this in too, which I forgot to show you. And then we will do, oh yeah, we're gonna leave the ceiling plain, by the way. And we need to check light levels in here, which I'm pretty sure are fantastic. Yeah, 11, 10, 12. Okay, so now in here we gotta check light levels. 9 is the lowest. 8 is okay, because you don't want a 7. 11, 8, 9, 8. Of course, the corners will get brighter. There we go. Good. So we only needed one lamp, or one glowstone. I brought a bunch more, but we don't want it too bright in here. It's supposed to be a place to relax. This doesn't make any sense. Let's get our stone out. And let's just, oh, you know what? I bet it was using that for light. 8, 9. No, because there's stuff in here. 9, 8. There's 7 here. Nope. 8. Good. Okay. Like I said, 8 is okay. Alright, so let's tweak this a little bit. Not much, though. I just wanted to tweak the ceiling mostly. But we'll start at the top, work our way down. So let's just tweak... Whoops. This, blocks like that don't belong. Of course, that's all on purpose. The 3 T's. The wool is on purpose. We've got... For some reason... So the wool goes above there. I guess I can see it. But then we have a mixture of stone and dirt and cobble. So let's... Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's for sure get rid of the cobble and hope creeper doesn't drop on her head. And hopefully that doesn't affect anything out there. I'm going to quickly finish the ceiling and I'll cut right back. Alright, so I think everything is the way I want it. We've got the ceiling is done, the walls are done, and the floor is tweaked a little bit. Everything else is going to stay the same in original. I just wanted to clean up a few of those things. Do I want to put glowstone in these areas? I hear skeletons up above us walking around. Let's hope one doesn't come on our head when we open these up. That too much light? I don't think that's too much light, because I can remember in shaders it was pretty dark. And that kind of lights up the wall mural here. I don't know if I really like those glowstones or not. Are these zombies out in front of us? They shouldn't be, because even if it rains and light level goes down to 0, I have torches everywhere. I think the zombies are on that side of the wall. I think I like the 3 glowstones. We'll leave it like that for now. Let's just double check these corners. 8, I think, is as low as it goes. Yep. Good. Alright, so Turtle Studio is tweaked. The wall is tweaked. So now the next step, which I might actually just wait until daytime and sun. I don't know. We'll see. Is to tweak all the sand and grass and dirt and gravel along the edge, along the shore. Like, for example, we have like a single piece of dirt out here. That's going to go away. I don't think we need sand going halfway up the hill. Maybe we do. We need a few more torches out there. And we have some dirt in here. So that's the next step. But then once we do that, we'll work on the donkey and horse pen. We'll finish this path. We're going to expand our coarse fruit farm. But one thing at a time. So I'm thinking I'll do a little bit of this, and then I'm going to sleep this off and wait till sunshine. But it's kind of hard to see what we're changing, but that's the plan. That's the next step. I want to get started by removing, I'm going to start over here, by removing this gravel and putting sand in its place. Alright, I think we got it. All the torches are, except those 3, all the torches are up against something. And if I start over there, we do have some dirt under the sand. But that's because this island kind of spills out there. So you see some floating sand. So I think we're going to keep it like that there. But the rest of this is sand. It's got kind of more realistically leveled off. Is that leaves under the tree trunk? I'm going to have to fix that because I'm going to know that's there. That's hilarious. Otherwise, this is all cleaned up. This is all cleaned up as well. I could have brought the sand down, but I decided to leave it like that. And then it's all cleaned up over here. And it's all ready to go, to grow in. We'll leave it like that. The original plan was to have like a archway into this next phase of the base. And we may do that at some point. And we may open this up too. But at least for right now, it's just going to be walled off from the second phase. Like the stuff going on in phase 2 on the other side of the wall is not allowed over here and vice versa. This is only accessible by boat, that type of thing. I'm going to run in and get a spruce trunk or log because that's going to drive me crazy right there. That's really funny. Otherwise, I think that's it for that. That took about 45 minutes or so to clean all that up. And the next phase will be a lot more interesting, or the next step, because we're going to make the horse and donkey pen. We're going to expand our coarse fruit farm. And then we're going to put in new fences and paths all in the front yard. That'll be the next phase, but I'm going to fix that doggone log. And then when I come back, we'll start working on the front yard, finally, a year after I started. And just like that, phase 1 of the base is complete. I took some time off camera. I didn't finish this when I had time to record and not play, so in real life it is several days later than before the cut. And it's 5.5 hours of work later. And I finished. I want to go through and show you what I did. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't record everything that I did, because everything you see is very meticulously planned and set. And I would think about a block, fix it, think about it, change it, block by block. So maybe it wasn't such a bad thing that I just did a gigantic progress update just now, because like I said, this is 5.5 hours of work. So that would have been a bummer to watch and a bummer to edit. So anyway, let's finish the video, the episode, by telling you what I did. First of all, let's start in the backyard, if I can remember how to get to my own backyard, and then we'll work our way to the front. So here I reorganized the pods a little bit. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should keep more puzzle back here. But when I start regrowing the spruce trees to get more wood, I'll easily fill this all in. It's going to create podzol anyway. So that is what I did with the podzol. As far as the torches go, I have as minimal torches as possible to keep the light levels above 7. So 8 or higher for the light levels. And then while we were back here, I had to replace one of my cows because I was harvesting cows while I was kind of having a dizzy spell, because I have dizzy spells a lot. Just a fact of my life. And I was missing, and I killed all except one cow. So I mentioned it in chat, and Nursing Geek was very nice and brought me a cow to my nether portal, and I dragged a cow up here so I could keep breeding them again. Oh, that zombie's below us. I gotta dig this out and figure out where that zombie is. But anyway, so that's the story of the cow. That was a long time. And then I've been breeding pigs just to increase my food supply at a more hurried rate. So that is the stuff about the backyard, I think. Yes. Well, one more thing, I guess, side yard. I finally got my pressure plate there. I added a door to the bottom of my tower because I was so sick, and not sick, I was so annoyed with having to go up here to get out and then run through the house and then get to either the front or backyard. So now I just have a simple door at the bottom of the tower so I can get in and out much faster like that, which leads me right into the next thing. I did a lot of stuff inside, not only out in the front yard, which we'll get to after we sleep a little bit here, but inside I did a bunch of stuff too. So first of all, I changed all of the insides of these doors to pressure plates. I can't even walk through the door like this. So they're all pressure plates now. Makes my life so much easier. They're all pressure plates. Every single one of these, even the teleporter room, has a pressure plate. So I can just run out like that. And then something else I did inside in my 5.5 hours, pressure plates as is, because I had so many enchanted books, and I made about 30 enchanting books trying to get Unbreaking, and I never did get an Unbreaking book. But I had so many books that I expanded this little area. And I have all my books organized. What was that noise? That sounded like... Oh, there's another zombie. Somewhere around here there is a hole big enough for zombies to spawn. I can't find it. Anyway, so I have all these books now based on what they're used for. And that's because most of these were gifts. But then also, too, I've been making a lot of books. Like I said, I was trying to get an Unbreaking book. And I got a mending... Oh, I bought these mending ones. I ran into town, too, off camera. Bought some mending books. Bought some Silk Touch books, which I used. But never found an Unbreaking book. Never enchanted one. But now they're finally organized. Is that really Fortune? Oh, Fortune 1. And I even have 114 ready to go. Look at that. Even though it's going to be a long time. So that's something else I did. And then that takes us back to the front. So yeah, a bunch of stuff inside as well as still daytime. Because you can see if you look when it's bright, when it's white like that, it's still daytime. So I did a bunch of stuff. In the future, when I start my next branch mine in the front, under the front yard, under phase 2 of the base, I'm actually have access from it right here, I think. Just a little hint at the future. All right, do we have any time to talk about the front? I need to sleep. Oh, that's something else that happened. I was having so much fun working in my front yard. I forgot to sleep and I got attacked by phantoms one night, which was interesting because I realized if you're attacked by phantoms and you go sleep, the phantoms stay, but they stop attacking you. So I was able to work, and the phantoms were just spinning around me and didn't care that I was there because I had slept. So anyway, we are going to get a little bit of sleep before we talk about the front. So let's wait by the bed till we can sleep, and I will tell you the rest of the update, and we'll finish out the episode in the dark. Hopefully it doesn't rain at the same time. That kind of be a bummer, wouldn't it? Alright, the sun is still setting with the shaders, but I did just sleep. And that'll keep the phantoms away, and we'll talk about how I spent my time doing this front yard. And then we will wrap it up. So, where do I begin? Let me begin with the front yard. So what I did is I expanded the stable area. It's not a stable, it's just a fenced area. So now the donkey and the original horse Lucky are living together. And then the horse gifted me from Lady Hunter, that's in my basement. We have to find a path somehow above ground, and that horse will also live here. And I should say now every light level on every block in this entire area going all the way to the ocean and back to my border is all light level 8 or above. So nothing can spawn, which means I finally have a safe base, which was really fun to build for all those hours over a couple days and not worry about anything. Oh, so relaxing. I love Minecraft when you can just build and relax. The stress of monsters, like when we start building this side, it's going to be stressful at first, but that's just part of the game. And peaceful, it'd be boring, so I don't know. We just make the best of it. So anyway, this area here, of course, pressure plates coming in. And the reason why I do that is so animals don't escape. We have Gordon. Remember the story of Gordon? Remember B&L album? They named it Gordon because they said everybody knows a Gordon, and I didn't. So we named him Gordon. And Lucky, he gifted to me from Magic Shrooms back in the beginning of the server, which is also how I ended up with my nether portal. Very awesome. And then the third horse, which we'll rename one up here as well. And like everything I do, every block, it's all in the details. So the hay bales, changing direction, kind of like it fell off a little bit. You know, they was stacked up and it fell. In here we have podzol and coarse dirt around the water. So it's not just regular dirt or anything. It's very particular also because if this hay is sitting on top of it for so long, it's going to, you know, kill the grass underneath. Same thing with this. And again, light levels 7 or 8 or above. And fences nothing can get over or get out or anything. I thought that was a zombie, but it's just the sky. Alright, so there's that. The front garden kind of area. I didn't want any torches on the grass, but I needed them to keep the light level up. The torches on the side weren't enough. So I remembered I had a stack of sea pickles. I don't remember where they came from. I must have bought them from Kimdall or something. Stack of sea pickles, I stuck them in there so light levels are nice and high. It's a little brighter than I want it to be at night, but it's safe. And no benches or anything. You just kind of walk down here and have a look. I was going to go through and change out the dirt for coarse dirt, but I decided I'm just going to leave it dirt. Maybe I'll put coarse dirt or podzol in there to make it look like fallen leaves. But for right now, it's just clean. It's a clean garden. Very zen. Very simple. But my favorite thing is just to run out here and see this garden. I love it so much. So let's see. We could go that way, but let's go this way. Oh, this too is all lit up perfectly. And I got rid of the double grass. I'm not a fan of the double grass. It's just too much of a good thing. But I did put down bone meal to get the grass back. I should probably put some more in here too. And then I finally put a step in there. We expanded the coarse fruit farm. It still looks pretty tacky, but that's kind of the point. Your skeleton probably going to come around and shoot us through the... Yep, no, that's a sheep. Anyway, I've had the end stone come out a little bit, just because it's like maybe it did come out to here and it's deteriorated and now it's just a walkway or something. So that, again, minor or tiny details make a big difference. This I reshaped a little bit, and again, just expanded the coarse fruit farm. I added two more plants. So now we have 5 plants instead of 3. I don't really have a need for it. It's just fun to have it, and it's not even because the designers just did not do a good job. But we got the end rod lighting and everything, so that's nice. The only thing is you can jump on top of the end rod and then jump inside my yard. But I really doubt we need to worry about anything doing that. So anyway, oh yeah, I put in cracked stone there too. So then the big reveal, you come down here and we have my redstone lamps with the daylight sensors inverted, so they turn on at night. And then a nice wide path that kind of gets smaller here. And then we have this beautiful zen-like area, which we'll go over in detail in a minute. Then we have a little pond. We'll go over those details. We have a stray hay bale back there. We have a walkway, and then we have a walkway to the turtle studio. Remember, this is all just plain and open. And then it goes out to the boats where people arrive. Because remember, this area is intended to only be accessible by boat or another portal. So that's the plan. Oh, I killed a bunch of fish too, and they came out cooked because I have flame on my flame on my sword. So that brings us back to the front. We're gonna kind of go back this way and talk about the yard, but otherwise everything's lit up perfectly. The light levels are all 8 or above, like I said. Everything. The only thing that can get us is drown. Could probably come from the water if they wanted to, although we have yet to have that happen in the history of the server. That side of the base is another story. That is Drowned City over there. Anyway, so I got rid of the grass up to the shoreline. I got rid of a lot of sand and put in dirt or podzol or coarse dirt and everything. We got sea pickles that don't look like it's lighting it up, but it is lighting it up. So I have as few torches as I could get away with. If I didn't need a torch, I got rid of it. Again, more sea pickles there. Sea pickles there to keep it lit up. I really can't stand this torch there, but I need it. So I was going to put another lamp in, but then I think that's too many lamps and it blocks the view of the trees. I was going to put a lamp in the ground. That was kind of silly, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I got to come up with something. Maybe I can put a lamp in the ground and just put leaves over it. Just like one block of leaves, kind of like the leaves fell off this tree and landed over here on top of lights as a way to hide the light source. Maybe. I just thought of that as I talked about it, but I got to do something with that torch. I can't stand it. And when I do figure something out, I'll definitely let you know. So anyway, you can walk this way and then go into Turtle Studio, which we did in the last episode. And then everything's lit up there. Flowers. I put bone meal down to get the tall grass on purpose over here. You can't walk back there. You'll get stuck. But anyway, again, podzol and coarse dirt on the bottom of this on purpose. Because like fallen leaves, you know, getting all mucky and gross at the bottom of the pond. And that just looks so pretty. We have lamps behind the trees. There, got another one there. And that's on purpose, of course, so that we have light back there, but you can't necessarily see where the light is coming from. And it's all meant to be overgrown because you're not supposed to go back there, you're just supposed to look. And it obscures the wall a little bit, and obscures the abandoned tunnel to the neighbors. And that's pretty much it. You can just look at it and enjoy it. I just love being in this area now. I'm kind of glad we got to see that night. Because during the day it's nice too, but it's really cool how it lights up. Those torches down there, the bottom of that tree, I'm not a huge fan of, but they are needed. There's a few torches back here I wish I didn't need, but I don't want to put lamps everywhere. Otherwise, I think that does it. That is the update. Again, it's a couple days later from the start of the episode, and 5.5 hours of work or so. Oh yeah, I even got the trunk in the water. I should use the strip bark for that because it deteriorates. So anyway, the only thing I need to do then is put down weird particles. Is put down some kind of lighting. So maybe I will put a lamp in there, or even glowstone, and then cover it with leaves like the leaves fell. I think we should try it. Let's do that. Let's do that together. Whoa, he's jumping all around. That goat, or the goat, the donkey. Yeah, let's do that together. That's how we'll finish the episode. So let's run inside, grab some glowstone, and then some spruce leaves. Let's see, we just need one. I'm only going to bring one because I'm not going to let myself fill the area with glowstone. Although, this would be a great trick for back in those other areas where I said I don't want torches on the ground. Remember I just said that? This would be a great way to not need those torches. I don't know. I'm starting to brainstorm. I don't know if that's good or not. I thought I was done. And I know I've said before, nothing is ever done in Minecraft. However, I want things to be done in Minecraft. We can move on to the next phase. But I keep getting these ideas. So let's see. We're not going to be able to test light levels because of the it's daytime now. But what if we like do fallen leaves like that? And then when it comes to night, I'll check the level. See, it's kind of hard though to see the path here, but maybe that's okay. Let's go back here and see if we can do something with this. So what if we go down whoops, what if we go down here and then we have like the fallen leaf thing like we did in the nether? Remember we did all that stuff with fallen leaves in the nether. What if we try, I don't want to knock out more grass. I like that grass, but if you put down bone meal, then you get double grass. I haven't found a way to do single grass with bone meal yet. Yeah, let's see if that works here. We'll keep that one. We'll never see that one. Hopefully we can get rid of this one then. Come here. Yeah, maybe that'll work. We'll just have to wait now until the next nightfall and check light levels and see. That might not be such a bad idea. Then I could get rid of these two then maybe. Right? I just put a lamp in there. And then have fallen leaves. What an interesting idea. I'm gonna try it. And then if it doesn't work, I'll just put the torches back later off camera. Alright, let's just quickly do this to finish. And then we'll see how this looks. If good at all, it might look terrible. Because now we got all these leaves on the ground, but you never know. Okay, so let's step back and have a peek and see. Yeah, if you hear weird ticking sound in the background, I don't know what's going on in my studio. There's something weird with heat. Okay, yeah, it's 12 under here, so and it'd be, you know, still be pretty dark under here. 13, of course, and then out here we can't tell because of the sky. Well, I guess my next step then is wait till the next nightfall and look at the light levels. See, it makes it look kind of crowded with these leaves on the ground, but it's okay. Let's get rid of this one. That is a big no. Actually, detail. Just when I thought I was done. I was going to give you like a 1-minute update, and it's been like 15 minutes. That's the whole update part of the episode. Could have been an entire episode. Oh well. So there we go. I think that'll work. I'll get used to it. It'll grow on me, I think. Let's see what it looks like if I'm coming around from down here, though. So we'll whip out here and we'll turn around. Oh, the fish. We're coming around here. Yeah, that looks okay, I guess. Better than just having a torch there. Better than just having glowstone. I'm not going to put carpet on top. It doesn't match. I think then all these need to go. I think those need to go. We'll just leave the ones on the ground. Oh, got a sapling. Alrighty, so I think that's going to do it. I know we've had a couple long episodes in a row. The previous one and this one. And the next episode is going to be just ridiculously long, and I'll explain why when the next episode starts, but just be prepared for that. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's good. I wish I could get rid of that block, but then we'll see. The glowstone may be too much. No, that'll be okay. That's a good little party trick. I'm happy with that. Alright, I gotta stop messing around. I thought I was done many times over, so let's hop out here. There we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you don't mind the longer format. If you're a subscriber, thank you for continuing support. If you found by accident, please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends. Check out the links to the other survivors in the description below. If you are a survivor, I'll see you on the server. If you're not a survivor, consider joining the Source Junior Patreon server, and you can join us and have lots of fun with us. But no matter who you are or where you're from, I'll catch you on the next one.